Welcome to PTRCast.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of PTRCast. This is Zach from PTR.
Randy.
JT.
What's up, guys? How are y'all doing today?
Doing all right, doing good.
How are you doing today?
You're.
You listen to Bon Jovi today?
Ooh.
Okay, so to open up this video, we got a sponsor highlight. Our sponsor highlight for this time with RetroCon 3 is going to be House of Pizza in Williamson, South Carolina. So, enjoy delicious pizza, authentic Italian dishes, and flavorful Greek specialties at House of Pizza in Williamson, South Carolina. Dine and carry out or order online for a taste of homemade goodness. This man is losing it right now. What's the matter with you? Was I talking too fast for you?
No, JT just in the corner of my eye.
I was doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, continue.
These right here don't lie about House of Pizza's goodness. Had House of Pizza last week when I was up here. Had them dashed on up here and got me a little delivery. So
Yeah.
But regardless, you can get it carry out, dine in, online orders. It's good pizza. So if you're in the Williamson area, definitely go check them out. I enjoy them. I'm pretty sure both of these guys do.
Oh, yeah.
Fat guys don't lie. We like our food.
Thank you, House of Pizza, for being a sponsor.
Thank you, House of Pizza. And then following that up, we have a guest highlight also for RetroCon 3. That is going to be one Mr. MonadoMax. So he will also be joining us at RetroCon 3. And I went and watched some of his videos, and he's got some pretty interesting stuff. That's also why I learned that he is a fan of Life is Strange. So he's a pretty cool dude. From what I haven't had a chance to meet him yet. So
I think me and JT were looking, and I think he posts like every single day. Like he's a daily
Yeah, pretty much.
tuber. Yeah, it's pretty.
And he streams. So
Yeah, and he streams on
kudos to
top
him.
of that, dude. Monado,
you're saying he's pretty hardcore.
he is hardcore. He's the tubers of all tubers.
The tuber
EP tubing.
of all tubers.
He be tubing.
Let's see if I can. So, he if he is not posting every day, he is posting close to it.
He's
So
very consistent,
he is,
especially if you like Nintendo and just gaming in general.
Yep, he
he's
is.
Very, very. There's a lot of content out there for him.
He is.
yeah.
He is a determined man. The man has 1.4 thousand videos. If that gives you any idea, 1.4 thousand videos. Thousand videos.
How many videos do we have?
Like 11 or 12.
Oh, if you count the shorts.
Yeah. Well, his probably counts shorts too.
We need time to catch up.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever catch up to him.
We
But
better start tonight.
yeah.
But anyways, if you would like to meet MonadoMax, chit chat with him, talk to him a little bit, come on out to RetroCon 3. He will be there.
RetroCon 3.
RetroCon 3, where, just in case y'all didn't know, you can get a free Switch 2.
A Switch 2?
A Switch 2.
You hear that, Zach?
Switch 2.
Hold up.
Reversing the
That's
table.
what's on
Are we going to do one like every video? Like every cast episode? Until like it's finally given away?
We're going
Might
to
as well.
beat it into everybody's heads.
If you would like a Switch 2, well, if you would like to enter for a raffle to win a Switch 2, RetroCon 3, just show up. And you can be in a raffle to win one.
Yes.
And you can go home with one.
RetroCon 3, April 25th. At
RetroCon
Williamson,
3.
South Carolina Municipal Center.
And if you don't want to win one, you can go buy one.
Right? Yeah, if you don't want to win one, buy one. So you could be like me. You could go buy it, play it for a week, and then it sits around as a paperweight for like a month or two, and then I'm like, you know what? I'll sell it to somebody who actually wants it.
There's a lot of people that want one.
Right? So, speaking on the reason I was talking about Nintendo Switch 2 is because I'm going to step into talking about Nintendo Switch 2s first. So, that's a little plus. Some people have already heard it, some people haven't. It just varies who you are, I guess. So, Nintendo Switch 2 did get a pretty large update. The main notable thing that it got was my opinion, graphics boost. So, whenever you were playing a Nintendo Switch 1 game in Nintendo Switch 2, it can actually be in TV mode, in handheld mode. So that is what is considered to be a graphics boost. So
This was what, an update?
it was an update that rolled out on the 16th.
What does that
So
mean?
as of the time of filming this one, just 2 days ago, actually. So that's... I don't want to talk to you, Siri. Stop it. I apologize.
What does that mean, though? What does it mean to play in TV mode in handheld mode.
Yeah.
So basically, you'll be able to play with, I think, television resolution on the Switch 2 when you're playing Switch 1 games.
Okay.
It's called Handheld Boost Mode.
Okay, because the original
like to
Switch
call it.
games looked terrible in the Switch 2. At least they did, so this update's fixing that situation.
Apparently it is. Honestly, if you want to check it out, we just talked about it. MonadoMax has just recently released a video as of the time of this recording, about 11 hours ago, talking about the new Nintendo Switch Boost Mode. So
Yeah.
feel free to check that out. So basically what it says is Handheld Boost Mode enables Switch 1 games to run as if they are in TV mode on the Switch 2 while they are in handheld mode. So it gives a little bump when you want to play the original Switch games. Now granted, the update come out with a lot more than just that. So, but I'm not going to go through every little thing. It was a fairly big update, just some nice little improvements, I guess you could say. Quality of life improvements, I almost would call them.
Yeah.
But yeah, the big thing was going with that.
And
So-
one huge notable thing as well is that, was it Gale of Darkness?
Yes, Pokemon Gale of Darkness.
Was it Gale
Pokemon
of
X,
Darkness?
XD,
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
It just came out on the
The
GameCube emulator on the Switch.
Nintendo like online thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just added Gale of Darkness to it. So, if you can't afford to go get the original, as I had even said with Fatal Frame last week, if you can't afford the original, you can always go hit up the Nintendo retro stuff, I guess you could say, and go on GameCube and play Gale of Darkness on there. It's included. Might as well take advantage of it while it's there. Am I right?
That's right.
I feel like I'm right.
You're right.
What do you think of? Do you think that being able to just bump the graphics of the Switch 1 games up is a pretty big thing? Or
Yeah, I mean,
I don't have a Switch. So.
well, I've had a Switch 2 before, and I still have a lot of original Switch games, and so I was playing, I think, like Demon Slayer just looked terrible in Switch 2. I think I was talking with Randall with someone like, hey, man, why does it look so terrible? He's like, oh, well, because of the older cartridge into the newer hardware, it's overscaling it or something. So, I mean, yeah, if the boost mode works with that's a cool thing where your older games looks better and plays better on the newer system.
Have you played any Switch 1 games on your Switch 2?
Yeah. I played Wonder on it.
Okay. How'd it look to you?
I mean,
It probably didn't look too different because
Yeah.
the color style, the art style of the game.
yeah, I can't really tell a difference, but it's been a while since I've played my Switch 1. So I don't really have a comparison right now.
I don't think it doesn't look bad. You can just notice the difference of the quality on like the textures and stuff. I mean,
It's smoother.
I
for
went
sure.
back to the OLED just because it just plays so. All the original Switch games play so well on the OLED. And just everything looks
That's
so pretty.
Like,
Yeah.
is there anything on Switch 2 that would make you want to leave an OLED Switch until they release a?
No, not until they either make like an OLED Switch or maybe a special edition Switch might get me. Switch 2 might get me to move over. For right now, there's not really a single game that is going to get me to switch over.
You mean to tell me you don't want to get a Switch 2 so you can play Super Mario Wonder for the Switch 2?
No, I did have the Switch 2 only to play that Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Okay.
Played that all the way through, and then I was like, all right, I don't need this no more. So,
Maybe
crazy.
Maybe you could play Silent Hill on the Switch 2.
You could.
yeah, you could.
Or you can listen to Bon Jovi.
Yeah. On the old tube.
Okay, so chugging right along, we will go to the Xbox Game Pass Wave 2 for March. There's actually some games on there that interest me. So I'm just going to give a quick rundown, and maybe we can, if there's one we want to discuss, we can. So they're going to get Gabby's Dollhouse Ready to Party, which I don't think any of us are going to play.
No.
Unless you got kids, more power to you. South of Midnight, The Altars, Disco Elysium, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. That would probably be a good one. Absalom, if I'm saying that right. Nova Roma, The Long Dark, which I've heard good things about. Barbie Horse Trails. I know JT's a huge fan.
Yep.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Final Fantasy IV, so Xbox has been keeping the Final Fantasies rolling. They've come out with 1, 2, 3, and going to be 4 now that you can play on Xbox or Game Pass. And then the big one that everybody's been talking about is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard is coming to Game Pass. So if you want to play a Resident Evil game and you have Game Pass, there you go. Just go download it and have you a blast. So, I know you don't really play Xbox. I know you really don't play Xbox. I'm kind of the Xbox guy in that sense. Is there any games on there that kind of catch your eye a little bit?
Biohazard.
Biohazard. It seems
Yeah, I'll probably go back and play that.
That seems kind of like the consensus that a lot of people are excited about Resident Evil Biohazard. Feels weird kind of saying, knowing that like here it's Resident Evil, Japan it's Biohazard, and then you got this one, it's Resident Evil Biohazard.
Yeah, they did the same thing with the Dragon Ball game, the Sparking, yeah. Instead of Tenkaichi.
Oh man, if they came out with a sparkling Dragon Ball Z,
Sparkling.
that'd be like sparkling water. I'd probably hate it.
But yeah, the Sparking, because in Japan, their Tenkaichis are Sparking, and then
Okay. I didn't know
here
that.
it's Tenkaichi. We're always got to be different than
Yeah.
like Rockman
Mega Man.
and Mega Man, you
like
know,
kilometers and miles.
Resident Evil and Biohazard.
Yeah, bunch of jerks. Why we gotta be different? Why can't we just name it the same thing? That's even like I'm gonna talk about Dreamcast because somebody, I'm not gonna say his name, but I hope you watch this and wants to talk about my underrated Dreamcast again. You can go talk in the comments if you want to, sir. But so even like Skies of Arcadia here is now I can't remember. I had a copy of it too. Eternal Arcadia, I think is what it is in Japan.
I couldn't tell you. I know you've had that big box set.
Yeah, that little nice collection piece that I decided to send back to Japan probably. And boy, man, on March 31st we got some games leaving Game Pass, and there's a sad one. Peppa Pig World Adventure.
Oh, come on, man. I love that game.
Not Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig, most underrated game on Xbox. Go play some Peppa Pig before the 31st gets here. Don't really, but I mean, if you got kids, sure. Or if you just like Peppa Pig.
Why remove games from the Game Pass? Why not just keep expanding the library?
I don't know. It's probably got something to do with overloading their servers or something.
I mean, that would make sense.
I'm writing on my screen. I'm screwing up.
That would definitely make sense.
I wonder if it could be a licensing thing too. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
well,
they only have it for a certain amount of time.
It's a very real possibility, I would imagine. But, you know, you'll have Barbie horse trails coming up. You know, they'll get you fixed.
Yeah, man. I miss the days of Barbie Riding Club. You know.
And we will keep on. If I would quit hitting the wrong thing, and we'll keep on rolling wrong. I know we've talked about it very little bit. I'm just going to touch on it real fast because there are some new games coming or that are going to be available for Sony's new PSSR update. One of those being Silent Hill F, Monster Hunter Wilds, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Crimson Desert. There's going to be a few other games. I know they've talked about Alan Wake 2, and so I mean EA, Remedy Entertainment, Ninja Theory, Square Enix, Koei Tecmo Games, Capcom. All of them are kind of getting on board with it. They're going to try to, you know, use that PSSR to their advantage, I guess you could say. The one thing I did mean to bring up, because everybody and their brother's been talking about it, and I don't want us to be left out. Let me just hop back over here real quick. So, everybody's been talking about DLSS 5.
yes, I've been seeing a lot of videos and memes and stuff about it.
So, I don't know a whole lot about it other than the fact that it's been catching a hard time. I know people are having an issue with it because they're saying basically that the AI, or it's almost just like AI updating the characters, so it's taking away from the original artist that created said character and making that character look different, which I may try to pop up a picture on the screen of.
So yeah, okay, so it's an AI thing trying to improve the quality or whatever.
Yeah, so what it is it's a new neural rendering approach, is what it says. Change lighting, materials, and overall scene detail in real time. And I think a lot of people have been kind of upset about it. Like I said, I'll attempt to probably throw a picture up of it or something. Just, it's showing the DLSS 5 on and off. And There's a difference, but I could see where they're kind of saying that it almost changes the look of the character. Sitting here looking at it now, and it's obviously more than my opinion, just more than just lighting on. It almost looks like a different character. So I can see where people might have some issues with that, especially when it comes to the original design or art of the game. So figure we'd touch on that one real quick, and then we'll probably just keep on trucking right along. And I don't know how many people are still playing with the PlayStation Portal. I know you had one at one time.
Yeah.
I never had one. I know you haven't had one. But it is getting an update for 1080p high quality mode this week. So if you do have one, then you should be getting an update that'll increase its streaming quality to, I assume, be better than what it was. So again, I don't know much about it. I don't play Sony a whole lot. So Sony people can get mad at me all you want. But I've played Xbox since like 2001, 2002. And I've had every system since. And then I think the last PlayStation I actually had was a PS2. I haven't owned a PS3 or 5. I guess I owned a 4, kind of, that I never really played. And so that's the fun on some of the gaming news this go around. And now, GameStop made an announcement that makes all of us feel old. In our last episode, you'll see that we had tried to keep a range of retro to be Xbox, PlayStation 2, and Wii. And we've pretty much taken that and everything back was retro. Well, within a day or two of us recording that episode, GameStop is going to come out and say that the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, and the Wii U are now considered retro consoles.
Not even just Wii, so just entirely just the Wii U.
Mm-hmm. So, you can go to GameStop and get you an extra, 10 cent on that trade-in. Right. So, how does it make you feel knowing that Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 are now retro? Old.
I mean, we sparked that change.
GameStop
definitely watched our episode.
We spoke into them.
And they were like, you know what? These guys had a point, and they made it retro.
We did. I like to think. Well, I'm pretty sure JT likes to think that we definitely influenced it.
Of course we did. I mean, it's too high of a coincidence that we talk about that, and that happens.
They're listening in. They're tuned in, and they're like, okay. We're gonna make the executive decision. GameStop, you don't get to make executive decisions like that.
Not when you offer me $4,
right? When I can literally go to just about any other game store. There's this really cool one I go to, PTR and Games. They got some. They give me some pretty good deals there. Do you get some pretty good deals there? They give you good deals too.
Maybe.
Don't you ignore me. Sit there and owls. Do you get good deals at PTR? Sir?
Yeah, I do. Not that I spend money, but
yeah, well, you don't.
I'm a bad person, apparently.
You're not a bad person.
Terrible. Sorry.
There we go. You're a terrible person.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Right. As long as we're on the same page.
PTR Games, 315 Beaver Dam Road, Williamson, South Carolina, 29697.
A boo! Got a plug right there.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
It is. PTR Games is also one of the best repair game, whatever you want to call. One of the best.
That's one of the best repair games?
Yeah, one of the best repair games. One of the best.
Yeah. Do you smell toast?
Yes.
You might be stroking out.
I am.
You might be finished. Too much soldering, sir.
I do solder a lot.
Also, he does phone repairs and some console repairs and stuff like that. So I've had him fix a 3DS before. I've watched him change 552,311 PS5 HDMIs because apparently they don't know how to put HDMIs in at Sony. Figure it out.
Sony's probably one of the most common. Now, I don't call myself the best store. We just do our thing.
He doesn't call himself the best store. I don't call him the best store either, but I like. He's my best store. He might not be my best friend, but he's my best store.
So you just look at me in a store?
Yeah.
Am I a product to you?
Maybe. I think it's a good time in a bag. We come here, we play Magic, we do all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I mean, you know, we don't talk about cards a whole lot, actually. Probably not much to talk about right now anyway.
Not right now.
Yeah, even though the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that was cool. That could kind of transfer over to video games. So that's what you need to do. If you like some TMNT and you like some video games, you can go find like they got something cool, like retro style, like not really 8-bit, but like
It's like a bit style card. They're cool, though.
yeah. It's pretty neat little art. And I mean, and nobody plays Pokemon. Nobody collects Pokemon cards. I mean, or do you? Do you collect Pokemon?
What is Pokemon?
What is Pokemon? Flashing back to episode 1. Chin Pokemon's where it's at.
Chin Pokemon.
Boom. And just to put it out there, I want to know how you feel about Digimon.
I like Digimon.
Digimon better than Pokemon?
No. No.
Not willing to take it that
No,
far,
but it
huh?
has a special place in my heart.
I didn't give it a big
Digital
chance.
Monsters.
You didn't?
The only thing that sticks out to me from that show is the song.
Arcumon.
Who had the better
Greymon.
Who had the better theme song? Digimon or Pokemon?
Pokemon still.
There were so many variations of Pokemons, though.
But when it comes to like
the
when
OG.
we were watching Pokemon and Digimon back in the day, I mean everybody knows Jason Page did the original song or whatever.
Yeah.
But like that was a competition right there. Now Yu-Gi-Oh didn't stand a chance when it comes to.
I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh had a
Yu-Gi-Oh!
really
Slap.
They said
good.
Yu-Gi-Oh slap.
Oh man.
That was my jam.
Yeah.
Time
That's,
to duel.
okay, so I don't know how you guys would put those top 3.
Theme songs?
Yeah, I think it would be Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, then Digimon.
Ooh.
I would be Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon, Digimon.
See, I was a fan of Digimons. I would be more like
I like it a lot. Yeah.
I would be like Digimon, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. And I watched a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. I watched a lot of Pokemon. Because I'm pretty sure like when I got out of school and you got home, like Pokemon was on the TV. Then after Pokemon went off, Yu-Gi-Oh came on.
Oh yeah, they all were. I think what was Fox Kids TV or something like
I used to
that.
watch a
Four
lot.
kids.
4 Kids, whatever it was. I know.
I used to watch a lot of Fox. Back in the day.
I was just trying to remember what it
Four
was.
Kids TV.
4 Kids TV.
Yeah, that was back like when I was watching.
Gosh.
WB.
Yeah, WB.
I go on Fox and like watch Power Rangers when it came on there. Look, this is how bad I was. Like I did the whole thing of like sending a letter in one time to I can't remember the chick's name that used to like host like the Fox Kids stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I did it just for fun. And then like I felt like a year went by and like she ends up sending me like a card in the mail with her autograph and stuff on it.
Oh, that's sick.
That's really cool.
I was like, oh my God. I was so excited.
Yeah.
Took her a year, but hey, you got it.
I know. Right? Well, again, I was a kid. I wasn't expecting it. I was just writing this person I saw on TV. You know, and now I won't do that
The
at
amount
all.
of times you'd see something on TV and you would write little like letters and notes to them.
Right? That was pretty wild. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
No, that's cool.
I don't know what made me think of this. I have to bring it up because it's on my mind. But do y'all remember G4 TV?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I think so.
It was basically just tons of game menus, like just running constantly.
Wasn't it? Didn't it have? Didn't it actually like change? Was it originally G4 and changed to something else, or?
I always remember it being G4. If it changed, I don't recall, but
Because that's when you used to watch like Attack of the Show.
yep.
And I can't remember the game show that I would watch on there, but I think it was Adam and Megan. I can't remember either one of their last names that were hosting it. That's where I used to catch up with a bunch of my gaming stuff, though. Attack of the Show was pretty good too, but I still feel like I had a X-Play. Was the
X-Play,
name of the
yep.
show.
There was
So-
X-Play, yeah.
Those were about the only things I watched on G4. He's like, I don't even know what G4 is.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know.
He's like, I know what a G6 is.
I know there was like a game show I used to watch that was on the PlayStation back in the day. You can download like the episodes.
Yeah.
But then another thing too is we're going to skip ahead to another little thing. Is we are filming this earlier than we normally would, so we might be a few days ahead of what we would kind of normally talk about. But we are going to be gone Saturday to the Augusta Gaming Expo.
Yeah.
So we'll be down there hanging out with our buddy David, checking his out. And, I would say if this was on before then, come out there. I'm gonna say it to come out there, but you're not gonna see it till after we're done. So
Yeah.
you'll
Go anyway.
We'll already be back by the time y'all see this, but hopefully you go there and check it out, or hopefully you went there and checked it out, and give our guy David some love and support. And he's a cool guy, nice guy. Like I said, I've said it before. I bought things from him. He's a super nice guy, and so hopefully I can go buy a little something. JT, you want to go buy something from him?
I wish.
You want to send me some money? I'll get something for you.
I won't be here.
You can just PayPal it or Cash App it to me, and
I don't even know what's there though.
I'll get you a keychain.
We'll surprise you.
Surprise! But like mystery gift. Is there different tiers? Like if I send you $10 versus $50?
We'll let David pick.
Oh, what if they have a mystery box there? We'll get you a mystery box if you just send us some money.
That'd be cool.
You send us money, like tell somebody put this much money worth in this box. Yeah,
That'd be kind of cool. And then unbox it on the show.
yeah. Hey, I'm down with that.
Might be a thing.
Speaking of keychains, if we get over 100 subscribers, we'll send them a RetroCon keychain too.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of something else too. I'm still trying to figure that out.
We're
But
spitballing.
you can get a RetroCon 3 keychain as part of it. Nothing super special, but if you can't make it, you'll have a little memory there. I guess I can move on to us having a little bit of fun. We're actually kind of getting through this one a little faster than most, I think. Yeah. We'll talk about some stuff, but I do got some triviation for you fellas.
Triviation. I
Yeah,
get to
so-
play today?
Well, I don't even know if I can't call it trivia. It's not trivia. It is questions, so it's more opinion based, I guess you could say. And JT spoke on last episode how he doesn't ever get asked questions, so I'm going to leave it up to me to try to put these two guys under the microscope and the line of fire for you lovely people watching at home, and hopefully y'all will follow along in this one. And I would like to see what y'all's opinions are on all 10 of the questions I have.
And I will say, it's not their fault that I wasn't answering questions. That I was doing those segments, so that was my doing.
Yeah, can't blame that one on us.
I was like, let me hop in this time. Let me get some heat from the people.
Because as soon as he said that, I'm like, you know what? I got him. Now I'm debating if I want to just like save you for last because you're like the entree. You're like the you were like the house of pizza right now.
You're the wings and pizza.
Yeah.
Woo!
You're killing it.
Yeah.
And I might just like to see him get a little bit of heat first.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go last. That's okay.
So
I'm the appetizer. So
There you
you're
go.
telling me?
you're more like the guinea pig.
Am I like the bread?
You need a little more meat on your bones.
You're like the guinea pig because this will actually give JT a little bit of time to think because y'all will be asked these same 10 questions. So y'all might have some differing opinions here. We can start a little argumentation.
Okay.
All the chicanery and deplorableness,
The charcuterie.
the charcuterie board, and the fact that you could, win a free Switch 2 at RetroCon 3.
Switch 2.
A Switch too.
A Switch 2. Okay, I'm sorry I had to.
I already did it.
It was just I had the need to get it out. And it was making me tingly. Okay. So, Zach, are you ready?
No, but I'm
You got this.
Question number 1, Zach.
yes.
Who is the worst character in a video game? Like you see it and you're like, I hate him.
I think his name was Eric from Tony Hawk Underground.
Oh, I can't say I expected that one. But sure.
If you know in the comments, you know.
It's like if you know, you know.
Sorry, I play a lot of Tony Hawk.
Number 2, what do you think is the worst series in gaming? I feel like I know the answer to this one already.
No. Let me.
I thought it ended with an emblem.
No, let me lock in a little bit because I can't really speak on Emblem because I haven't played enough of it. Worst series. Some pretty good ones and bad ones.
I mean, you don't necessarily have had to have played it. It could be one that annoys you because people talk about it too much. Like Silent Hill or Sonic?
No, I actually want to think about this. I want to think of a series I just...
Oh, no. You stop it.
Shut up.
Who are you talking
My
to?
Siri popped up.
Mine did too. I don't know why.
Because he said series.
Oh. I was waiting for it
I
again.
didn't do it that time.
Right?
I can't think of a worse series, but
We can always bypass it.
let's bypass. Let's circle back around that. Let me think a little harder on
Number 3, what game do you get rid of? Silent Hill or Resident Evil?
that.
Silent Hill and Resident Evil, boy, every episode.
Silent Hill, I will get rid of. I have more of a relationship with Resident Evil with like my older brother, growing up watching that through like the movies and all that, and playing the games.
Okay. Question
So,
number 4. Who's the better main character? Mario or Link?
Link.
You thought about that one.
Link.
Link. What game is better, Fortnite or Call of Duty?
Call of Duty. I would say Call of Duty.
Okay. What's the most overrated console?
Overrated. I think PS2 is the most overrated.
Wow.
Yeah.
You serious?
So
You love the PS2, but you think it's overrated?
I love the PS2, but I think it just... There's a lot of good consoles and systems. I think the Xbox PS2 were really good together. GameCube I thought was really great. But PS2 just gets so, like, just way higher praises.
I can see that, I guess.
So
Yeah.
I will definitely, I'm going to put PS2's overrated.
What's the better fighting franchise, Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat for me.
Little fun question here. You have the option to live here as Super Mario or live in Mushroom Kingdom as yourself. In other words, you get all the Mario powers and everything here.
I'll get him here. I won't get him in Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, you'll be yourself in Mushroom Kingdom.
Then I'll be Mario here.
Okay. I'm going to get the ultimate battle question here.
Okay.
Not even necessarily game related, but I feel like every nerd deserves to know what's better, Star Wars or Star Trek.
I'm gonna go Star Wars.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
I had an inkling. And then another little fun one: is PC gaming better than console gaming?
For specs and everything, yeah.
PC Master Race.
Yeah, we'll say PC. It really is.
Yeah, there's a few heaters in there, but nothing to get you in too much trouble. I don't know. There might be some in there that might get you in
Console
trouble.
is easy just because you plug and play, but PC is obviously.
I want
way
you to
more
keep on
superior.
thinking about the worst series in gaming, though,
Okay.
because we'll have to get up to a latter topic after we do all these questions. JT,
Hey, how's it going?
how are you, sir? Now that you've had some time to hear the questions and a little bit of time to
It
think.
didn't help.
Didn't help?
The extra time doesn't help.
That's fair. He's like, because I'm thinking about one while I'm trying to listen to the next question. So, who's the worst character in a video game?
One that, well, see, this is gonna make me feel like I just am all about Super Mario 64.
Bowser.
Toad.
Toad. Oh, dang.
That little rat steals all the stars and hides them. You gotta go, hey, do you have a star? Oh, yeah, I just so happen to have one. You want it? Well, why'd you hide it?
So, just to make you find it.
I hate Toad.
I hate Toad. What do you think the worst series is in gaming?
The worst series.
Yeah, franchise, I should say, actually, more like it. Or are you going to have to circle back around to it like Zach did?
It's a tough one. Worst series.
Tough when you think about it.
Yeah.
It is because there's just so many like different series out there. Or a franchise.
You don't want to say God of War is the worst?
I can't.
No.
I mean, I didn't play it, so.
You don't want to say Zelda's the worst?
The heck no.
Pokemon?
No.
Mario?
No.
Fatal Frame? Silent Hill? We can circle back around to that one.
Yeah.
Zach's thinking about it too,
Let's
maybe.
do that.
What game do you get rid of? Silent Hill or Resident Evil?
Resident Evil.
That's almost like getting rid of Assassin's Creed over Call of Duty. Putting that out there.
I mean, I never really
Played either one of
played
them.
the Resident Evils or Silent Hills, but
Who's the better main character, Mario or Link?
Link.
Got two Links there. What's better, Fortnite or Call of Duty?
Call of Duty.
Quickly. Most overrated console.
Most overrated.
I'll even go through and answer some of these myself.
Wii.
Okay. It's great for modding, though. Really good for modding.
It is good for modding.
Best fighting franchise, Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
I feel like we're going that direction. So, same. Live in the world as Super Mario or live in Mushroom Kingdom as yourself?
Live here as Super Mario.
I'm going to say you'd probably use the Mushroom Kingdom. You'd probably be like the little penguins at the beginning of the movie or
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm just gonna go toss the baby off and
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Fair enough. And is PC gaming better than console gaming?
Yes.
Okay. So, I don't know if I can think of a worst character in a video game. I can tell you who I really don't like in a video game, and it's from The Witcher 3, is Dandelion. He's just like a pain, and I don't know why. I just don't like him. As far as worst series in gaming,
That one's tough, man.
it is. I'm trying to just like crack one off the top of my head. I'm just trying to think of like a really bad series. The funny thing is, a lot of people could say Shenmue. The voice acting. If you haven't played Shenmue, the English voice acting in that one is horrible, but it's so horrible it's great. Problem is, I can think of some bad games, but usually if it's a bad game, there's really not much of a series to it.
Yeah.
So we might all pass on that one. We might all try to take a little bit longer to think about that one. What game do I get rid of? Silent Hill or Resident Evil? Silent Hill, obviously. Better main character, Mario or Link? I'm going to agree with these two guys. I'm going to go with Link. What's better, Fortnite or Call of Duty? This one with me is tough because I can't stand Call of Duty. And I'm not a huge fan of Fortnite. I've only played either of them in the past 10 years because I had friends that played them. I think Call of Duty is a little burnt out because I feel like it's kind of the same game reskinned. And then I would almost have to go with Fortnite. I mean, I like Call of Duty for some certain things, but I'm going to say Fortnite's better than Call of Duty. Most overrated console. I will actually hop in and I say that I think the Sega Saturn is overrated.
Okay.
I think people just hype the stuff up for it too much.
Overrated.
Yeah, I think it's
Saturn?
overrated. Yeah.
I don't think enough people talk about the Saturn.
That's my problem is like not a lot of people talk about it. It's a little niche thing, but everybody thinks the Saturn is gold. Who does have it? Everything about it is expensive for no apparent
I was
reason.
the
you know?
same thing for Sega CD.
I mean, I get that too, but so I mean that's my thing is like the people who like it way too much. So I just think it's overrated in that sense. They are way too hyped up on like, oh, Sega Saturn. I've got one, and I'm just like, it sits in a closet.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
So I'm definitely going Sega Saturn on that one. I'm going to agree with y'all. I think Mortal Kombat is the better fighting franchise out of that and Street Fighter. Honestly, I know both of y'all would live here at Super Mario, but I would really like to just check out Mushroom Kingdom. I think it would be awesome.
Yeah, but you think about all the stuff that's out there.
I gotta hope that Super Mario shows up. You know, and Luigi and Peach and Rosalina and his favorite character Toad.
What's the like dog kind of thing?
What the chomp?
Is
Whatever
it
it is.
chomp,
whatever
whatever it's called?
Chomp.
Yeah.
Something like
Can't
that.
imagine running into that thing.
I run a lot.
I don't know, because it's like the Mushroom Kingdom, I mean, you're confined to something so small. The world is a much bigger place, like here.
Fair. But understand, I'm happy in small areas anyway.
Yeah, but you have options. So
I go to Japan, man. You can just keep me in like that top circle up there by Tokyo, and I'd be as happy as a kid in a candy store. Star Wars, Star Trek. I'm gonna go Star Wars. And is PC gaming better than console gaming? Yes. So, following up on those, I know we were stuck on the worst series in gaming. But I am going to hit on what do we think the best series in gaming, or best franchise, I should say, and worst franchise. I don't want to necessarily do series. But what do you think is a solid franchise in gaming? I can tell you what I think one of the most unsuccessful franchises in gaming is. Not unsuccessful, but worst franchise after like one game. And they've made a bunch of them afterwards. I'm going to go with like the James Bond franchise.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything about James Bond past 007.
Yeah.
Once with GoldenEye 007, everybody loves that game. Anything past that, nobody talks about. Nobody cares.
Just a few like honorable mentions, but no one's talking about 007 besides GoldenEye.
And I'm pretty sure they released that all the way up through like what, Xbox One and PS4. Like you could get them up to even as new as that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have any on the Series X or PS5.
I think there was one I used to like playing. I think it was called like Everything or Nothing.
That's a good one.
The multiplayer was really fun on that. I used to play a lot with my buddies, but
so if I had to go with the worst franchise for gaming, not as a movie, for gaming, I'm going to go the James Bond route. I know none of them are actually really called James Bond, I guess, but they're all James Bond games.
Yeah, 007, yeah.
Agent Under Fire was also a fun one on the GameCube, playing that back and forth with a buddy of mine.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess I was able to pull that one out.
I'll pull out, franchise series, whatever you want to call it. Tycoons, like Zoo Tycoon, whatever.
Okay.
I can't stand them. Do they still make those? I think they did like a Jurassic Park style, or Jurassic World style, but
Yeah. But nobody, I mean, Roller Coaster Tycoon.
no one's talking about, Tycoons really playing those as much.
There's a very niche audience of people that like the build / management kind of games.
It all it stemmed from like Sim City and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Things
I
like that.
was going to mention Sims, but I think I would have more fun playing Sims even though I don't play Sims, than trying to build like an amusement theme park.
I've had my fun time with Sims. The only thing I don't like about Sims is the fact in order to have all the fun in Sims, you've got to spend like $1,000. It's like, here's a game. Here, $25 for this DLC.
It's literally
$25 for this
you're
DLC.
trading your life for another life kind of game.
Now, I did play, what's the new version of basically SimCity, where you build a town or a city? I can't remember what it's called. I did play that. It's addictive.
I played Herbs a lot. It's older now, but Sims Herbs was pretty cool.
So you still haven't been able to play this one, huh? Worst series or worst franchise?
No.
I've kind of thought of another one too, but I don't really know if it's a franchise or if it was just a remake. Because I don't know how many Spy Hunter games there were. But I know the original Spy Hunter was like NES or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was a popular game, but I know when they remade it, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. But I know they had the one remake, so I don't know if I can even classify that as a franchise.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything. I can't. It's hard. If I went through like a whole list of games, I could probably point one out, but I can't come up with anything.
I'm sure
off
if
the
you
top of my
look
head.
through, like, okay, yeah, that's a terrible series.
Well, there's like a lot of people that don't like to say like the Dark Pictures anthology or whatever it is. Those are the ones of like Man of Medan
Yep.
and things like that. There's a lot of people that don't like that. You could probably have a lot of people that wouldn't like, say, the Walking Dead Telltale series or a franchise, whatever you want to call it. I guess you could call that more of a series because Telltale made several different things.
I mean, honestly, the Telltale were okay, maybe the first one or the 40th Day one, whatever they had. The games, though, that were released, was it Survival Instincts? And then there was something else terrible. I mean, it's terrible.
I played a lot of Telltale games because I think I played 3 of the Walking Deads. I played some of Wolf Among Us. I played the Batman ones. I think I played both of them. I can't remember. I played Tales from Borderlands.
Yeah, I played some of that. Yeah.
Which I thought was they were really good at telling stories.
Yeah. It's more immersive. I have another series I can kind of pop out that's definitely dying. Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
I still love Medal of Honor, but...
Well, it's because Medal of Honor was like that almost like Call of Duty competitor back when you were playing on the older systems.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why I could almost say some people might disagree, but I think Ghost Recon fell off.
Oh, yeah.
Did it fall off, or is there just not a...
I think Ghost Recon used to be a really fun game.
They just stopped. Since Call of Duty, it seemed like everything else, Rainbow Six, all that kind of just dropped out.
Rainbow Six is still fairly big.
Well,
Siege. Okay, Siege, yeah.
But to be fair, I was a huge Rainbow Six fan. Like, I played Rainbow Six on the N64. I played Rainbow Six Vegas. I played, Rainbow Six Vegas 2.
Vegas was good.
Vegas 2, they're really cool.
I played all those. But it was a really good online play with those two. It was like what I called a better Call of Duty.
What about Splinter Cell?
That one fell off pretty hard. It was good at the start. I think it had some good games in it, but I don't think it was enough to really kind of keep it going. I don't really know what happened to Splinter Cell, though.
Splinter Cell is kind of very similar to Hitman.
And Hitman, they just keep on doing everything with.
Yeah.
But the other reason I was talking about like Ghost Recon is I remember playing, I can't remember which one it was, but the online multiplayer was a blast. And I can't remember, like Ghost Recon Future Soldier or something like that, or whatever it was. I think it was on 360 maybe, but the online play for it was, it played very much like Rainbow Six and stuff because, I mean, it's a Tom Clancy game. So, I mean, the play style is very similar. And I think they just completely took a left turn into Ghost Recon Badlands or Wildlands or whatever it is, and just completely changed up.
They made it more open world based. It wasn't terrible, but there wasn't enough to do.
Okay, well, I think through all that, you still haven't really thought of we're sitting here popping names off, and it's just like,
Well, it's because a lot of them I didn't play, so... Yeah. I mean, all the ones you're naming, I don't have an opinion on.
Stuff you played, if you can think back, what was something like, I don't like this?
He probably has some games, but I think the hard part is finding a franchise.
Yeah. Games, I can come up with games that I didn't like, but they weren't really franchises, so.
What's the game you really didn't like?
Elden Ring.
You've already said?
Yeah, exactly.
Other than Elden Ring. You've told us Elden Ring.
I have, yeah. But it's not really a series, so.
No, I get it. I'm just wondering if there's another game that you don't like other than Elden Ring.
The Dark Souls series.
Let me guess. Sekiro, or whatever it is, which is almost like a Souls game, too.
Well, see, the problem is, when you say worst series, was Dark Souls really that bad? I don't think so. It's just, that wasn't my type of game.
Yeah. That's why I sit there and said, like, with 007, I think with that one, it had one
that was solid, yeah.
One really huge one, and then just, I feel like the rest of the games were kind of
flops in comparison. There haven't been many good 007 games.
And it doesn't match. Like, people will go back to GoldenEye before they even touch any of the other stuff, just to play that multiplayer. So I'll play the campaign again. I don't care. That's fun, too. If they could channel that in a bottle and put it into a new game, they'd probably have something awesome. But so we'll speak on. We'll flip it around because I told them, last episode we were going to get into our favorite game series or franchise, and so was you able to think of one of those?
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I already knew off rip what that was.
What do you got?
So favorite series or franchise? I want to go with Zelda.
It's a solid.
Yeah,
solid.
A lot of times on the 64 and SNES and.
Yeah, and you went a lot deeper with it too. Like, you enjoyed the old games, which I did, but I never really got into a lot of the newer games like Breath of the Wild and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I wish I had. I mean, I probably
I
still
told
will
you.
at some point, but
Put like 500 hours or something.
yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just as bad. The last Zelda I played most of the way through was probably Majora's Mask. I never played Wind Waker. I played a little bit of which one am I trying to think of? It was on GameCube.
Twilight Princess?
Yeah, I played a little bit of Twilight Princess. I think because I had it on my modded Wii, so I played some of it. I even played a little bit of Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, but that's not the last one. Was it? I didn't.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom, the
yeah.
last one. So I played some of Breath of the Wild. I haven't touched.
Yeah,
I haven't
I've
played Tears of the Kingdom at all.
Played all of the main series all the way through, besides like some of the DS ones. I did play like Majora's Mask when they did the DS, and then Ocarina of Time, but then there's like a Link Between Worlds or something like that.
Like I would probably love playing other ones. I should probably just get me a GameCube anyway to do that too.
Yeah.
Because I mean that would probably be fun. And granted, I know some of them Zelda games are starting to kind of move. They're not really expensive games, but
They're not expensive or cheap.
Yeah,
They're,
yeah.
In the middle.
yeah, you're not gonna crack one for $30, $40.
Well, it's like when you think of like Wind Waker. I mean, that game was what, $70, $80, and you're like, wow, you're paying that for that order of a game where Nintendo is now at a spot where normal games are $70 now, which is crazy.
And it just makes you think though, is like we're willing to pay, and it's not just because of the retro feel for it. You know, that's something that brings us back. We're willing to pay the $70 for it because it's a good game.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Now, granted, we were talking about Fatal Frame 2 being re-released. I will say that across all consoles with that one, even PC, I believe, is $50. So that's a game you can get that's technically under that $70 mark. Now, you're not going to get Resident Evil Requiem for under $70 unless you can go somewhere and find it used. And if somebody was crazy enough to trade it into a GameStop, then
You're a
probably,
casual gamer.
a GameStop's probably making $60 off of it if they sold it to you for $70. So, so do you have a favorite?
Left 4
franchise?
Dead.
Left 4 Dead. You know, I ain't gonna call it my favorite, but Left 4 Dead is absolutely amazing. I have put I don't know how many hours into Left 4 Dead, playing the multiplayer. Well, I guess it's all multiplayer in it.
Yeah, I mean, technically.
I mean, you could play solo, but yeah.
It's always better with a friend.
Left 4 Dead 1 or 2?
Either one, but 2.
I'm going to go with the first Left 4 Dead. First Left 4 Dead was definitely my favorite. And I think it was my favorite because how much I played the first one. So, and also too, like, I don't think in Left 4 Dead 2, did they have the hunter in Left 4 Dead 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, like, I remember in Left 4 Dead, it was a hospital map you went to, and you could actually get the hunter on, like, top of the hospital. And if you could, like, time out that jump, and you jump down on them into the parking lot, instant down as soon as you land on them. And then it's just, you could end the game at that point just by doing stupid stuff like that, and I thought it was great. And then, and I guess that's probably the main reason I did like playing the zombie more in the first Left 4 Dead. But I did think Left 4 Dead 2 was pretty fun. But I don't know whatever that abomination was they released several years back.
Back for Blood.
Back for
Yeah,
Blood,
Back 4
yeah.
Blood.
Yeah. Which I wanted to have high hopes for that game, but
I couldn't find anybody to play it with either.
yeah, it still didn't feel the same. But I did hear, and I don't know if it's come out or when it's coming out. I don't think it's come out yet, but there was talks of one of the devs from that game who wants to make another game or is making another game that feels a lot like the Left 4 Dead series. He wants to bring back that feeling of like, yeah, chaos basically.
And because we all know Valve has a thing for the number 3.
You can't do it.
You can't get a Half-Life 3. You can't get a Left 4 Dead 3.
You know how much of a meme that is? Like the Half-Life 3, like, oh, when are we gonna get Half-Life 3? Like modern day Half-Life 3, like when are we going to get it? Is GTA 6. We're getting this before GTA 6 comes out.
I'm pretty sure we've had like, what, 3 or 4 Grand Theft Autos. Still no Half-Life 3.
I know.
Still no Left 4 Dead 3. Could you imagine getting Left 4 Dead 3? I'd be more excited about Left 4 Dead 3.
Oh, yeah. Like, if they could have just done that from the start and just, like, said to heck with Back for Blood, that would have been golden.
Oh, yeah, for sure, 100%. I'd have been, like, if they would have announced Left 4 Dead 3 tomorrow, I would be like, I'm buying that game. And...
But they have to keep it true to Left 4 Dead. Like, they can't modernize it and make it weird.
If you make Left 4 Dead 3, we don't want... See, this is when we're talking about how I said microtransactions were okay. I don't want microtransactions in Left 4 Dead 3.
No.
Just...
I mean, if it's cosmetic stuff, I mean, like gun skins or something, is that an issue?
Sure, I mean, I wouldn't have an issue with that. But, like, don't you feed me a bunch of BS DLC. Like, I'll take some DLC. But don't you give me a season pass and a battle pass on Left 4 Dead. Because I will go to Valve and be like, you should have never released a third one.
Wait, level 100, you get a skin. Ooh.
Well, see, and that's my thing, though, is like, and the reason I sit there and say, like, I'm not totally against microtransactions is because I play a lot of Overwatch. And I mean a lot. And I get the battle pass every season it comes out. I've probably got over $1,000 in that game from just battle passes and skins and
that's fair.
Things like that.
If it is something that you are going to spend the majority of your time playing over other games and you're like that heavily invested to it, if there are things in that game to buy because you know you're going to utilize them, spend the money. But I don't think that every game needs microtransactions just for the sake of feeding money to the devs and then they don't really do anything with it to improve the game.
Yeah. And that's like with me, I'm going to say what my favorite franchise is. And it's amazing that it's my favorite franchise because after it got to a certain point, I stopped playing it. I absolutely love Halo, and that's just because Halo has a place in my heart that I love that game. Every time I hear the music for that game, anytime I see some of the maps from that game, and I'm
in the fields.
I'm Halo, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo Reach, and then honestly, I don't really go past Reach. I played some of the other ones.
I like 4.
Yeah, I think I played a little bit of 4.
I'm the odd one out.
I didn't play Guardians.
You're not missing anything on Guardians.
Yeah,
Guardians doesn't really count.
It also was very short. It was a very short campaign.
Yeah, I didn't mess around with ODST. I dabbled in Halo Wars. That was a different approach.
I don't like the top-down strategy kind of games.
I'm not usually much for it either, but I mean, I can do it because I did play some Fire Emblem in my time, which wasn't too bad of a game, right, Zach?
Mm-hmm. No, I haven't played enough. I think I've only played like 10 minutes of Path of Radiance because I had it for the GameCube and never touched it again.
Right, and that's even like well played. And that's even like I played Baldur's Gate 3, which it's a hybrid of gameplay, I guess you could say. Sometimes you kind of fight, and other times you kind of doing turn-based things and stuff of that nature. And you can walk around butt naked.
Can you really?
I'm pretty sure you can.
I think so.
Yeah. So sometimes that game might not be rated M necessarily, but sometimes it can be rated beyond M.
Beyond M.
Yeah. And you can get the full frontal in it. Hey, calm down. You better hope to Jesus nobody walks in on you. They're praying. It's kind of like that situation where like you're watching an anime. It's not a bad anime. There's nothing bad really happening. But if somebody hears you watching that anime,
oh my goodness,
you better go hide in the other room, or you're already hiding in the room. That's the problem, actually.
You ain't got nowhere else to hide,
right?
They come in the room and you're in the closet. I mean, why are you in the closet? Why is she making weird noises?
Did you not hear that?
They're like yelling and grunting at each other the entire time.
Dude, the one I watched that is like that is like, if you ever heard me watch the movie or the show Food Wars.
Oh.
Yeah. But you didn't see it? Oh my God. Mm-hmm. You would think it was, you'd think I was watching adult stuff. really adult
Food
stuff.
Wars, yeah.
But I thoroughly love that anime. You know what? And that's going to be another subject that we're not going to talk about this time because I want y'all to come and watch the next one. I'm going to see if I can figure out some of these guys' favorite animes. We'll break slightly out of the game. Now, granted, there's some game-related anime, so we could probably get to that too. Also, April 1st, we might have to team up and go watch Super Mario Galaxy.
Yep.
Because that could be some fun.
Watch it be an elaborate Bulls joke. Oh, surprise, there's no movie here.
Oh, man. That's something Nintendo would do. They make you pay for it, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
You pay to get into the movie, and then when you get in
It's
there,
just another trailer.
you just have the CEO of Nintendo pop up and be like, April Fools, thanks for the money.
DLC coming.
It's gonna be
Watch
awful.
the full movie
Tomorrow. Come back and pay again to watch it.
Get the season pass to get the deleted scenes. Get the battle pass to watch the alternate ending.
Deleted scenes.
Rosalina's gonna be bad in that movie, man. I done told you she's gonna be like the John Wick of Mario.
Ripping limbs off.
I know, right? That's pretty wild. So, but like I said, I'm also ready for Yoshi.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be awesome. I think they're supposed to have like a Yoshi popcorn bucket at some theaters and stuff like that, which I'd love to have. If any of y'all want to get me a Yoshi popcorn bucket, get me a Yoshi popcorn bucket. I doubt it's going to happen, but I'm going to ask you anyway. So on that note, I believe we have rolled to the conclusion of episode 4. And is there anything that you gents would like to add? Would you like to add anything, sir?
RetroCon 3.
RetroCon 3.
25th.
April 25th. Where?
Municipal Center.
Municipal Center.
Williamson, South
Carolina.
I want to say it's 12 West Main Street.
12 West Main Street.
29697.
29697.
I had to think about that one.
Anything you would like to add, sir?
Like, comment, subscribe. Who do you hate the most? Let us know.
Right there. Right there.
There.
Subscribe it. Right there.
Someone say in the middle and the T looks like a blue blur.
Not a blue blur. Not a blue blur. What were you just saying now? I can't remember what you were saying.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Tell us who you hate the most.
Okay. Terrible. Just terrible. But until next time, we'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Have fun.
This is PTRCast. Retro dreams built to last. From boss fights, a blast from the past. Game on. Welcome to PTRCast.